Welcome back everybody. If you're new here, welcome to you too. Today we're just going to create another set. We're going to try and create a Halloween set without overthinking it. I just took out these white tips and I reshaped them a bit. They don't necessarily have to fit my nail beads because I'm not planning on wearing these. This is just the design for playing purposes or demonstration purposes. So I filed them in a bit of an oval shape. And then sometimes when you buy something and before you put it away, some ideas comes up for a design and then you keep it aside. And this is sort of what happened here. So I kept aside a piece of foil and the water decals. And I just left it aside on my desk till I could get to trying to create the set. So I'm just going to cut out the image I want. And there's a piece of plastic film that you need to take off before you soak it in water. And then we're going to soak the decal for just a few minutes. And when I take it out, I'm just going to dab it onto the paper towel just to get rid of the excess water. Sometimes when I use water decals, I would use the stamper and place my image onto the stamper before I apply it to the nail. But in this instance, I'm just going to try and transfer it onto the nail directly. They are very delicate, so one needs to be careful when you take it off. And then you've got a little bit of time just to make sure that it's straight. And then we're just going to take out all the wrinkles and if there might be any bubbles on it. And I'm just making sure that the image is straight. Nothing to cover up the edges. I'm just going to use this glitter. When I bought it, I thought it was an eggshell top coat, but it's just a silver glitter that needs to air dry. So I'm just going to use that to cover up the edges around the skull and leave it to air dry for a bit. And I think to bring out the image of the skull on this nail, I'm just going to add 2 more flowers. Maybe one at the top and one at the bottom. Just to bring out the image a bit. It's sometimes really difficult to work with such a small canvas as a nail. because one doesn't want to overdo it. I'm just going to take off the plastic layer again and then soak it in the water for a few minutes again. It's not so easy to slide these on because they are very delicate. And now that I've got the decals on, I'm just going to make sure there's no wrinkles or bubbles. And then I'm just going to put it aside and we're going to decide what to do on the next nail. And because I'm not able to hand draw fine detail, I thought of using the stamping plate with an image of the spider web. And then I just wanted to show you that sometimes on your scraper there's also an image that you can use as a stamping plate. Don't know if you've seen it before. And then of course a spider web would need a spider. So I'm just thinking to maybe use some crystals. To try and create the spider or the body of the spider. I'm just going to dab on a bit of base coat so we can lay the crystals onto the web. And once I laid the crystals, I'm just going to cure it for 30 seconds just to secure it, and then I'm going to use a top coat just to seal the spider in, to secure it again. And then I'm going to cure the top coat for 30 seconds again. So I've just used a top coat just to seal in the spider, and I cured it for 30 seconds. This is becoming a bit of an obstacle because I'm trying to draw in the legs of the spider, but with the stamping image that I've already got on, it's making it very difficult to really see it. But I'm just going to carry on regardless and maybe think of an alternative. I think the spider is going to get so tangled it won't be able to leave the web ever again. Maybe it's going to be a waste of time and effort, but I decided to go in with the silver and just redraw the legs of the spider so it could stand out a bit better. I think it's making a bit of a difference, maybe not much, but it is a bit better. I think if you haven't ever seen a spider with silver legs ever, you've seen one today. As for the ring finger, I've already put a gel glue onto this nail and I left it aside to air dry. And I'm just going to add a piece of foil onto this nail. I'm just trying to decide what piece exactly I want to use. And now that the foil glue is dry, we're going to just add this piece of foil onto the nail. And if I do use foils or transfer foils, I always like to go in with my scissor just to feel the sides of the tip underneath and to smooth out the wrinkles. That seems to help a lot, just so that I can make sure that I've got the edges and that the foil are down on the edges. And then I just start rubbing down the image as best I can. And I just go in with my wipe and wrap it properly, and just to make sure that I've got all the wrinkles out. Now that we've got this nail done, I'm just going to put it aside and move on to the next nail, onto our next design. I'm not sure what I want to do on the thumbnail, but let's just carry on regardlessly. I've just decided to add a few bit of pink blobs here and there. Then I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. And once cured, we're just going to take off the tacky layer or the sticky layer. And I was thinking of using a stamping image again. Maybe just on the two pink parts. Maybe use this stamping plate. I'm just going to cure the stamping image just to get it all sealed in before we carry on with our design. And then I was thinking of adding another water decal in the center of this tip of another skull. I'm just going to put it on and see what it looks like. And then again, I think the image is disappearing again. So maybe I might be using some more decals just to cover up the sides a bit. Let's see. In the meantime, I'm just going to move on to the pinky now. I decided to add more decals onto this nail just to bring out the image of the skull again. We're just going to add a top coat to all of the nails and then cure it for 60 seconds. And once cured, our design will be completed. And this is the outcome of our design. If you've made it this far in watching, thank you very much. I hope you've learned something with me and that you enjoyed watching. I appreciate your time. Keep well. Till next time. Bye-bye.